Hi everyone. Hello everybody. I hope you can hear me. Today, as an old breathworker, experienced psychotherapist and clinical psychologist, I wanted to dive into a bit of mindfulness, a bit of Taoism and coherent breathing. We really don't have to do anything extreme to make nice beneficial changes to relax or regenerate our nervous system. And when we are mindful, usually we are able to be mindful for a couple of minutes, and later on we may dive into a healing trance. This is a normal human reaction, so we don't have much choice. It depends on our experience, concentration, on how we are reacting. So now, right now, you may hear a lot of noises from the background, from your place or maybe from my place. And we are just perceiving them, receiving them without evaluation. It would be very nice to put yourself in a comfortable position without pretending to be a lotus eater, unicorn rider, guru. Just be yourself. Don't try to get tense about how you look or is my seated position is perfect or not. Okay, and now we can observe our breathing. Stream of air coming and going without evaluation. We may dive in and just feel our body. We may start from the area of feet. We may feel our toes without trying to stretch them or relax them or influence this area in any way. We may try just to feel feet and ankles and our legs up to our knees. We may try to just feel our thighs and our bottom sitting on the chair. And the air is coming and going. Without pushing or attaining anything. Let us just breathe and feel. We can feel our pelvis and belly. We may notice the areas that are tense or painful, or we just don't want to feel them or see them. This kind of attitude may give you a great relief of pain and tension in a long term, when we are just trying to observe without changing. We need to start from something, and a bit of mindfulness is a great idea. We may feel how the air is coming into our lungs. We may feel our ribs are moving while we're breathing in and out, without pushing and without evaluation what is good or what is right. And now we may see how deep the air is coming in. Are we feeling our breath is reaching our ribs and belly, or just at the upper part of our body? And we are not hurrying up anything. And now we may feel our arms. Are they equally tense or relaxed, or maybe one side is different? Many of us are not symmetrical. And now we may just observe fingers of our left hand and the palm of our left hand in this relaxed, non-judgmental way. You may feel whole left hand and arm, forearm too, and the elbow. Basic awareness seems a bit vintage or not very special, but indeed it is special. Perception without judgment may free us from a lot of tension. And now we may just breathe as our body wishes to breathe right now. Slowly, without pushing or attaining anything. And we can feel the palm of our right hand and fingers, forearm, elbow, arm. Now we may observe how our neck, the neck is doing. Are we tense in this area, or are we relaxed or not entirely symmetrical this time? Do we tend to move our head or stand still? And with every breath we may dive into this mindful experience And sometimes if mind body is stressed and tired, we may just jump into the deep healing trance. Now we can observe muscles on our face. How do we feel the area of the forehead and around our eyes? How do we feel over there? And around our lips, are our jaws tense or loose? To dive in deeply, dive into the breathwork experience, it's very good to start from being aware, not just huffing and puffing. How do we feel today? How am I feeling the area of my back? And sacrum? Is there anywhere a place in my body that is stressed or is carrying heavy emotions? We may focus for a moment on this problematic area. And be aware without judging. Just be aware. Thoughts and feelings are passing by. And we are accepting the emotion or attention in problematic area of our body. And now let us breathe freely, slowly. On exhale, we are just letting go without pushing or dividing our exhale. If you're stressed or angry, this is totally alright to be stressed or angry or sad. Whatever you feel, it is okay to feel whatever you feel. Okay. Nice, slow, deepened breaths. And we can slowly move into the inner smile experience. We could think about a really nice experience that made us smile. It might be something small like happy dog welcoming us, or springtime sunlight and green plants around, or anything that makes you genuinely smile. deepest grades, and more. Let us feel and breathe with this feeling of genuine joy or bliss or calm. When you are in extreme situation of crisis, the first thing you may try to do is just slowing and deepening your breathing. And now we are breathing and smiling a bit, just a bit. Smiling to ourselves. And now we are smiling to our heart, and we are thankful that heart is working so hard to keep us alive and doing well, oxygenated and warm. Our heart may be filled with the inner smile like a crystal vase. Whatever you like to imagine is totally alright. We are filling up our heart. We give ourselves a little bit of release and love and smile without achieving anything. Let it be natural as the flowers grow or rain is falling. We're just smiling and we are here as a nice, calm team of mammals. And our heart is full of inner smile. And we can move to another important organs. And we smile to our spleen and its area. It's on the left, under our ribs. I have almost forgotten how is spleen in English, but a bit of concentration on the organ and it told me its name. A lot of smile to my spleen. And the spleen might seem warm. When we focus on any area of our body, as mammals, we are able to make our place in the body warmer. Our vessels become larger and there is more blood when we are focused on a certain area. So you may feel warmth. And the spleen is full of inner smile. Smile like a golden sun. Something natural and warm and full of life. And we are moving our attention to lungs area. You may feel that they are so long and effective and elastic. And we send the inner smile to fill up our lungs up to the top, over here. Nice inner smile, like white clouds, like a blue sky. And this area, ribcage, may seem warmer than usual. We may be just calm and observing without evaluation. And all blockages of this ribcage area and our lungs may just dissolve like ice cubes in hot water or sunlight. Let you breathe and just feel lungs full of inner smile. Regeneration, restoration mode requires a bit of attention and calm and patience. And now we may just smile to our kidneys, to the back. And also adrenal glands up there. And we may feel that our kidneys are warmer and warmer. Without pushing or attaining anything, just smiling. Great. And now we can smile to our liver and its area. It's on the right side under our rib cage. Our liver may be full of inner smile. Great. And now we can focus on our lips and on us just smiling, and we'll direct the inner smile to the belly. Your smile is coming down through our gastrointestinal tract. We don't need to imagine it precisely, just the flow of smile through our intestines and the upper parts too. After many weeks of stress and COVID isolation, it may take a little time to restore and relax. And you may have a lot of speedy thoughts about everything, and this is totally alright. Now we direct our inner smile to our skull. This is very nice and important move. Smile upwards. Take a look and smile upwards. And our skull and brain is filling up with the inner smile. You may imagine it as waves of champagne or rainbows and unicorns or myriads of molecules with all colors of the universe. Our brain is full of molecular bliss right now. We are breathing into it slowly without pushing. Anything you may feel in your body, the feeling that you want to move slightly or stay still or change the body position or follow some thoughts which are important or not important. Now bliss and molecules and champagne of our inner smile is coming down through medulla oblongata here, back of our head, and it's filling up our spine, one vertebra after another. You may feel the inner smile coming slowly through our spine in the neck area, like a big drop of golden honey or slow flow of light and molecules or imaginative champagne. Nice and slow. And now this bliss is reaching our thoracic area, feeling all 12 vertebrae one after another. The warm bliss. We are just moving our attention and intention. And now this drop of inner smile is filling our lumbar area and sacrum. And this blissful inner smile is flowing from our spine through all our nerves around. And we may see us inside as a blissful, radiant tree of life. And in this blissful state, we may smile now to the places in our body that are sick or painful without pushing them to change. Just smiling and being mindful to the places that are hurting or signaling us something. And we are breathing into this place, one breath after another. This is a slowly, deep, very nicely relaxed breathing. And let us observe this tension, the area of bad emotions, physical tension or pain or disease. So many systems of visualization, guided imagery are forcing us to fight with our bodies, to remove the enemy. And now we can just fill these places with inner smile. And now this is a good moment to start breathing. Coherent breathing is a kind of breathing that leads to regulating the work of vagus nerve, that calms us down, it lets us to regenerate. This kind of breathing, 5-6 seconds inhale and 4-5 seconds exhale, gives us release, deep psychosomatic release, and the best possible heart rate variability that is related to longevity, health, and being fit even despite all diseases we could have. So now you may choose the more comfortable position if you want to. And we breathe from our belly to the tops of our lungs, and we do nice slow inhale. And natural exhale, breathing in. Exhaling without pushing anything. One breath after another. If you feel too sleepy or somehow bored, you may just start breathing deeper and deeper. And anytime you may feel any tingling or being a bit lightheaded, you may stop for a moment. And after a while continue breathing. Your body is adapting to lowered level of carbon dioxide. Many traumatized people are almost not breathing at all, so any deepening of breathing rhythm is a shock and causes tingling or being lightheaded. Let us breathe and feel. One breath after another. We may try to do tulip exercise. When we're breathing in, the tulips are opening. Breathing out, tulips are closing. Give yourself a bit of time. Let us breathe together with imaginative valley of flowers. As if millions tulips are opening and closing together. This kind of activity engages a lot of brain. on. We may be like valley of flowers, opening up and closing in this excellent psychosomatic breathing pattern. We may just dive into this flower experience. Or just focus on the bliss of breathing. One breath after another, like a wave, and hands like little tulips. Many painful places in our bodies may now react. And it's okay, whatever you're feeling. You may direct there your attention or just smile. Or breathe into it. When you're very stressed, traumatized, it's good to start small. Keep breathing, one breath after another. You may continue with tulips experience. You may dive deep into your healing assets, and while breathing, you may just experience what your body is telling you. And in this state of breathing, changed state of mind, altered state of mind, you may reach this type of awareness that brings you insight or healing. Like every breath you take, you go deeper. As if you were diving into healing water or light or just you. It's still you, everything is you. Your belly is filled with breath, and your breath is coming from your belly up to your lungs. This is the natural mammal way of breathing that we all deserve. And now, with every breath, we are going back to this natural healing pattern. Give yourself a bit of time just to dive in the blue sea of breath. Or maybe it is like floating in a space without gravity, where your body is both heavy and light. You may feel the urge to deeper, to go deeper and to breathe deeper. Or you may feel you want to stop breathing for a minute and rest. And now we may seem to float like an astronaut in a space, or a dolphin in blue water. The metaphor dolphin is so popular, but still, let us imagine being so strong and resilient and happy with ocean around us. And thoughts are coming and going. Thoughts are coming and going without evaluation. We may just flow and let our body be as it is. If any place in our body is hurting, is tense, draws our attention, let us continue. Breathe one breath after another. And just accept. Whatever comes to your mind is absolutely okay. And every insight and picture is totally alright when it appears or disappears. And now we're breathing one breath after another. This type of nice coherent breathing enhances your cardiovascular function. Give yourself time. Most of us did not have enough time to recover from stress or traumas. And now this is the time just to be and feel. If you're breathing and moving, it's very nice. If you're just breathing and rest, it's totally great. Give yourself nice, deep, slow breaths. The body is a very wise animal. Our body needs to receive an information that it can relax, and the best way to do it is through breathing. Nice, coherent breathing, one breath after another. And through self-awareness without judgment, what is wrong or what is right, or how I should look, behave, speak, etc. awareness and breath are cutting through the rumination, the beginning, the middle and the end of real clinical depression. So let us breathe and flow in a blue sea of breath, like a baby in mother's womb or happy dolphin in the ocean. And dolphin is not afraid of waves. It's jumping through the waves or swimming underneath them. And our thoughts and attitudes are like waves, bigger waves, smaller waves, passing and going. We don't have to fight every of them or swim against them. We may let them go. And now it will be very nice just to rest and let your body absorb oxygen. Let us just dive into the healing trance, where every minute is like 1 hour of definitive, deep and blissful regeneration. When you have a little rest after breathing session, you absorb oxygen you have gained during breathing. You don't have to breathe at all for a minute if you want to, or just breathe with a little nice breaths that your body wishes to do, wishes to take one little breath after another. It would be very good to repeat small sessions of coherent breathing, a couple of minutes every day, as our mind-body, as a wise animal, needs to be taught regularly. One little session after another. We may now notice our body, feel which parts of our body are warm, which are colder. The first thing in deep stress or crisis you may do is to slow down your breathing and control your mind. Then you can choose how you will react. As Viktor Frankl said, that the real freedom is between the stimulus and reaction. And all these exercises may teach you how to stay in this place between the stimulus and reaction, how to be free and choose what to feel or think. If you are feeling a lot of tingling or lightheadedness during breathing session like this is a very calm way of training your body. You may try to do it for 2 minutes, 3 minutes and rest, to give your body time to adapt to lower carbon dioxide level. From my scientific experience, when we measured the level of oxygen and partial oxygen pressure from the blood from the finger, capillary blood, the turns out to be that most women are almost not breathing, and the levels are really deep below the norm. And to open up to real natural breathing, you really need to give yourself a bit of training every day, to change the pattern that started probably around your birth. Men also may have blocked breathing, but when I work with men, they are learning a little faster. Their belly is better absorbing nice long inhale. And while training at home, you may try to take a little book, maybe a little bigger book, like the last part of Harry Potter, or any manual. About 500 grams will be great. 1 kilogram. Put it on your belly just to feel if your belly is moving when you're inhaling. Natural breathing, coherent breathing, involves loose and active belly, which is going up when you are inhaling. Most of us has this way of breathing called paradoxical breathing, where when you are inhaling, your belly is going in. You stick your navel inside to your spine. This enhances sympathetic activity, so it will stress you out even more, because even the greatest superhero, great fighter, someone totally perfectly strong and fighting all the time, really cannot fight all the time. It's just an illusion of thinking that I can stimulate myself without the end, or I can have only nice and strong impression and hard exercises that leads to hard experiences, and that's so good. So it's not so good to practice deep, heavy breathing or any body work, hard exercises when you are traumatized and stressed without bodily awareness, without a bit of mindfulness training, which allows you to regain your sanity, most of all when you know that mind is just seeing thoughts, that thoughts are not you. It's a good situation, and the beginning of mental health problems starts when you think that all your thoughts are real. This is this frontier of mental health. So it is great that you came to practice a little bit with me. This is a little nice, calm live session. And you may go back to my fan page or YouTube to train a little bit of this and or that. A couple of minutes here, a couple of minutes there. Maybe you use a Breathwork application. Whatever you do, a little small exercise every day will do to you more good than heavy trainings from time to time. Yeah, seeing dwarfs or hallucinating after heavy breathing may not give you the release you're looking for. Okay, so it was great to have you here. Thank you so much for coming. And I wish you a great day and a great evening and all the best in general. So thank you so much and see you next time.